flight that had crashed or perished, only to hear that Junaid Jamshed is no longer going to be with us. Anyway, we are here, alhamdulillah. We are here, Save the Needy Worldwide, and its managing director Yusuf Kanan is going to say a few words to introduce the program. So can I ask my dear brother Yusuf Kanan to come on the stage, the managing director of Save the Needy Worldwide.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brother Islam, let me introduce you myself. Alhamdulillah, this is the organization Save the Needy Worldwide established because of the brother Junaid Jamshed. He told me to do so, inshallah, which we have done it. It was successful, alhamdulillah, wonderful things to do it. But unfortunately, we were expecting him and today, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take him from ourselves, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him Jannat. Inshallah, before he passed away, he left the message to me to say, Brother Yusuf, inshallah, book my ticket and we will be there in our program. And last time when we made our program, alhamdulillah, such a wonderful 500 people was here. So far we raised 120,000 pounds. But may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, as I said, grant him Jannat. He's just not here, and we have to respect him. So because he's so dear for me, the brother Junaid, which I met 25 years ago in Turkey, when he was a pop singer, he was such a good voice when I met with him. Also, he was telling me, inshallah, I want to do the charity work what you did in time there. He was, alhamdulillah, millionaire. He doesn't need nothing to do like these things. And Allah, He's got plan, we have got plan. We didn't really know it is going to happen like this. And unfortunately, unaccepted tragedy, it's happened. As I have to say, all of you to thank you very much to attending here. And the people was telling me to cancel this charity dinner, this event. But I, alhamdulillah, I was in the Islam channel as well. As I said there, same things I will say. I always make friends. I don't lose friends. Alhamdulillah, in my WhatsApp, 120,000 people in my WhatsApp, which is the name always I made as a friend. I don't want to lose none of them. So, inshallah, and Allah saying that what we are trying to do. And I am respecting him, what he done on the charity work for them in the past. Very recently, we were in Turkey, one of the brother, and let me introduce you, Brother Akbar. We went to charity work with the Junaid Jamshed was there as well. We have done such a wonderful work, mashallah. He was here and doing everything for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He doesn't need nothing. He's a millionaire man. But when you sit with him, alhamdulillah, he eats the food on the floor, he eats the food on the table, and sake of Allah. And inshallah ta'ala today we are here to collect on the behalf of the Syrian children, Save the Needy Worldwide. And recently, and we went there and seeing the situation and the tragedy, it is very, very unacceptable, very disturbing. And the winter now, minus temperature. And inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be collecting and the Leicester, Manchester and the Glasgow, London, whatever we collect, this money will be spending to do winter appeal, which you will inshallah see that, and what the work we are doing it, and the sister will show any minute. And this is the blanket, all the money will go 100% for the charitable purpose, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept, inshallah, attending today, respecting him, respecting the Syrian brothers and sisters. Whatever you may help, we are nothing, we are just wasila, we doing all together. and which is the penny or million. Same things for us, alhamdulillah. May Allah Ta'ala will accept, inshallah. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
There is a video over there that you can watch.
5 years of war in Syria has created the worst humanitarian crisis since the Second World War. Over 2 million Syrians have sought refuge in Turkey, a number that is continuing to grow. They've escaped war, but without being able to provide their families with even shelter or food, they are living lives of desperate difficulty. Save the Needy is working in Turkey and along the Syrian-Turkish border, helping vulnerable refugees to rebuild their lives, bringing them out of hunger and poverty and providing them with food, shelter, clean water and access to education. We regularly distribute food boxes to struggling refugees. Each box gives a family food security for the whole month, and we take special care to reach families with widows and orphans, also providing desperately needed financial aid to those without means. We are supporting schools for Syrian children, giving them an education so that they can look forward to a brighter future. And we also support orphanages to take care of the huge number of children that have lost their parents in the conflict, where recently we distributed gifts for Eid. We've been working closely with the Syrian refugee community over the past few years, and alhamdulillah we've been able to improve thousands of lives. But there are still so many more in need of help, and while the conflict in Syria only worsens, this number continues to increase. As the blockade reaches its 10th year and is still struggling to recover from the 2014 conflict, the situation in Gaza continues to worsen. Gaza has the highest unemployment rate in the world, and its people are struggling to cope with poverty and a lack of basic services, like electricity and water. The humanitarian need is huge. Working through local partners, we're providing aid to widows and orphans in Gaza, and improving access to healthcare through funding health centres, and delivering desperately needed medical equipment. Recently, we distributed your Qurbani meat to hundreds of families living in poverty, many in homes that are falling apart and aren't safe to live in. Your support will allow us to help them out of poverty and to be able to live in dignity. We would like to thank all those of you who donated and made all this possible, and with your support we will continue our work. Be a part of our future projects by donating, and you can help change lives too.
Thank you very much for that video. Put your hands together for that amazing account of the work that they're doing on the ground, both in Syria and of course Gaza.
يا عمري اللي راحت أحلامنا
much. Let's put the lights on again. You've seen, this is the one tragedy that unfolds right in front of our eyes as we stand here and speak. Can we put the lights on again, please, if we can? Lights. Okay. Brothers and sisters, as the lights do come on, it takes a bit of time for them to perhaps fire up, but let's move on with our program. I would like to invite my dear brother Mikhail Mala to come on the stage. Mikhail Mala is a nasheed singer, and mashallah, Mikhail Mala is one of our young talented artist, singer, songwriter, born and raised in the UK, and he has also previously performed on Islam Channel. Please put your hands together for Mikhail Mala.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم. أشرقت أنوار طه مثل شمس في ضحاها. هذه الدنيا نراها، هذه الدنيا نراها في الضياء، في الضياء، في الضياء من محمد صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. وجهه فاق البدورا زاده المولى سرورا. قد بدا في الكون نورا قبل خلق الله محمد صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. حبه عين الكمال، جاهه عال وغالي. صحبه خير الرجال، بايعوا الهادي محمد صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Brothers and sisters, we are here to give charity and sadaqah. For the salawat upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam is the greatest of sadaqah. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "He who sends one salawat, one